Alright, welcome back everybody to the second episode of my Brandenburg Let's Play. I just want to say beforehand that I hope you guys can't hear the cicadas. They're going absolutely crazy here at my place. It's so loud. And just wondering if it's being picked up on my microphone. It's funny because it's hard to actually tell if it is, because I can hear them ever so slightly behind my sort of muffled earphones. And when I listen to the recording back to see if I can hear the cicadas, I can hear the ones outside quietly, and I'm not sure I can hear them in the recording, so just throwing it out there. I have big plans for the second episode. We're actually going to be going back to war sooner rather than later, believe it or not, even though we have some war exhaustion. At 5, too much war exhaustion. Let's quickly review our rival situation here instead of Pomerania. Magdeburg had really good defensive alliances. We've got a truce now with Mecklenburg, and he's got good diplomacy still. Province, Saxony, Bohemia, Livonian Order. I think probably Livonian Order is actually who I intended. I'm surprised they're a valid rival. So often this game can be a pain. Technically we can fabricate on them. I found this game to be a pain sometimes, not allowing nations to be rivals that you want. I'm kind of surprised that they would be. I thought we might have to get a little bit closer to them. But yeah, cool. We'll rival them up. Power projection sitting at 85. Pretty good stuff. Now, we're pretty close to getting Saxony and Mainz's vote. I know our mission is to improve relations with the Pope, which I really want to do, but let's drop our relations in here. For me, that is priority. I'm also going to build up to our force limit of 13 units, and then I'm going to pay off the one loan that we have as soon as I can afford to. Still at 3 out of 4 relations. We're wanting the Danish to be our ally, but I mean, they're not going to help us in our offensive war. Oh, Poland allies Saxony. What a jerk. So, the Renaissance spawns. Oh my gosh, it's all the way in southern Italy. In Sicily. Shoot. I think that will actually kind of delay how long it would take to get all the way up here to us, as opposed to sort of spawning in Milan. But lucky Aragon, I suppose. That's one of the advantages to playing Aragon with this new dynamic, apart from the fact that he's gotten wrecked by Castile already. Aragon can actually technically have the Renaissance, and they're the most powerful nation that can be given the Renaissance. Fun factoid. But yeah, like I said, we're going to go back to war, actually. This is something that I would love to exploit as much as possible. But I firstly just want to pay off this. In fact, we're not even going to. We're not even going to. We're going to jump on our opportunity while we can. You guys might think I'm crazy, but you will no longer think I'm crazy after you see it. After you see the greatness. Overcommitting. Yeah, so a little bit sketchy there on those wars, and not perfectly happy with how they've gone. It's nobody's fault but my own. Gonna declare a humiliate rival war on Brunswick. His only ally is Anhalt, which we're gonna try focus out here, and he leaves him high and dry. What a noob. I didn't even want to hire those mercenaries, but I felt like we had to when I saw that their combined forces were comparable to ours. Let's stop Anhalt from being able to reinforce. Oh my gosh. He's going to retreat behind this fort. Shoot. In that case, let's deal with the Brunswickian troops while they're isolated from those. And I bet you if we get access through here, we can come swing around the side. This jerk. He's just going to... How much maneuver do he have? We both have one maneuver. See if we can catch him out. We arrive on the 29th. He arrives on the 30th. Sucker. Planned. It was mathed. Mathed it. Trust me, guys. We mathed it. Being voted for again, which is very, very nice. Oh, the stickety stack. Why? Woohoo! Siege up both these provinces. Okay, so we're going to be able to... Oh, nice, 100 ducats there. Looks like we're going to be able to pay off our loan, guys. Our loan. And we're going to show strength on Brunswick, which is going to give us plus 100 to each monarch point and cap our power projection off at 100. So, yep, let's turn the speed up. Unfortunately, Brunswick is going to reinforce one at a time here. I hope I don't regret this, but I'm trying to, before he gets the courage to attack us and hold with the reinforcements, I'm trying to siege down his capital and just piece him out. Now, after this war, I'm going to try let our war exhaustion actually reduce. But the way I was looking at it is the Danzig rebels will, they will revolt regardless, and the rest of the rebels we will stabilize regardless, even if we do this. Sorry, you just got the courage, but we siege you, my friend. Let's break some rivalries for some expeditional prestige. Oh, good harvest mission there. Excellent. And then I'm pretty certain we can just sit on Brunswick here. Pay off our loan. I will wait before we state that up for our war exhaustion to deplete, because I want to make it as cheap as possible. Still don't know who our fourth ally should be. I've got no idea how we're going to break Poland. No flippin' idea. And if we do take an offensive war against them, we're going to have to deal with Saxony as well, who is our ally. I was hoping Saxony would help us against him if we were lucky, if we had the favours. But that is not going to be the case. So moving up to speed 5 here as we... Oh, uh-oh. 8 peasants in Altmark. We could deal with that if we can just stall until... Yes, sucker. I wonder if we can piece him out without engaging on his troops. Nope. Should be able to now. Yep. Beautiful. Plus 100 to each. Now that is something in this region. If we can rival nations that are kind of objectively weaker than us and we feel comfortable doing that, that is something that I'm going to try to do as frequently as possible to keep our power projection high in quote unquote times of peace, and milk monarch points from them. Looks like our only enemy is the Teutonic Order. Speaking of which, part of my tactic, which I mentioned in the prelude, the reason I only took Danzig, as well as the fact that, well, I had the intention to take a few provinces, but the reason I only took Danzig is because we were getting absolutely wrecked and we're about to lose that war. But our truce here, if we look, ours comes up in 58, the Poles come up in 59. So, yeah, we might look to just 1v1 the Teutons here. And that 81%, that's a pretty large amount to fully annex. Maybe if we just chill, I'm not sure, it might be too much aggressive expansion, but I will take at least the full coastline here and give us access to the Livonian Order. Turn the speed up. Yeah, if we declare on him and he only has Mecklenburg, we should be able to just, boom, knock out the Mechlabes, and steal their cash war reparations, etc. And then 1v1 this guy. I don't know about full annexation. The only real limit, become emperor. I wish, man. He's 37. He's 37. I mean, in the next 10 or so years, I totally feel like it's possible, but we can get some other missions done before then, eh? Let's keep re-rolling. So, we're getting the votes, which is really nice. No flippin' clue how we're going to break the Poles, but we'll get it done. Maybe we can create a lot of opportunities, like we might be able to deal with the Poles not so early if we do declare on the Teutons and claim up these. Can go into the Livonian Order, go into Novgorod if he is getting wrecked by Muscovy, vassalize him. Like, quite a lot to do before we go in against the Poles, but the Poles have to, you know, they have to get some flippin' enemies, you know. Nobody hates the Poles. Nobody be hating. Nobody be hating the Polish, man. Jeez. Anyways, let's turn the speed back up. Ooh, the last... I don't trust this event. It just hurts your relations, though, right? Let's see. Let's see if we can ask him for some admin. This is a nice event, though. What is our army tradition? It's already up to 33. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Nice modifier for 20 years here. It is 30 admin and some money, but totally worth 20 years worth of Mara of Armies, yearly army tradition, yearly prestige. Sick. That's good. We're actually gaining army tradition right now while we're at peace. Yep. That guy just is like, F you. This here is my admin. Is he still voting for us? He totally is. Cool. I will begin fabricating on the Poles as well, I suppose, just in case we have the ability to jump in against him. Is that the only province I can claim? No. We can claim more. We can claim way more from Danzig, which is really good. So these rebels in Danzig are going to be 11k. We're going to have to build up some more forces here. Preferably, let's make them non-mercs, so that they're more manageable economically. Speaking of the economy, FML, corruption hurts so bad. As much as I hate to do it, spend 50 military is what I was going to say on a general, but he's got 4 shock. Nice. 4 shock is really nice. That's going to help us like 1v1ing the Teutons in a few years' time. Turn the speed up here. 100 power projections, real good. Manpower needs to recover. That's a nice reward, but can't be done. Maybe I should just take become emperor. I mean, maybe it's a lucky charm. Our missions don't seem to be that good. Let's just take this for a little while. Look at the reward for this mission, guys. Yearly prestige and Diplo reputation. Diplo reputation is going to be key for passing these. So that's a really good mission in a sense. Bohemia. Oh crap! I was about to say Bohemia's going pretty ham, but he's fighting a big war there all of a sudden. I guess how... Yeah, let's solidify our relations with Mainz and solidify that vote. Das ist guten. Don't try to speak German, Mike. Embarrassing. Die Triste Mar. Potentially going to spread to Hungary there. But he's 17 years old. Something we really want to keep an eye on, more importantly in the late game, though, of course, than the early game. There's not much we're going to be able to do as Brandenburg in terms of PUing some fools. But yeah, I think we're just going to chill until our next war with the Teutonic Order, and I think we should be pretty happy with that, how things are going so far. I hope the Teutons don't re-ally the Livonians before we declare in 3 years' time. And I secretly am really confident, even though he starts with the discipline and the cavalry combat ability, I feel like I'm secretly really confident against him. Hey, this one province might have rivaled us. I wish I could re-rival him, but we don't have the slot. Once our truce comes up with Brunswick, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing if we can, if he is a valid rival at the time. He still doesn't have a good Diplo relations, so we can just smash Anhalt, take his cash. It's quite economical to do that. That's Neumark. Only the province of Neumark, and it pisses off the clergy. Ah, fine. We'll just spend some Diplo there to please the clergy. Alright, how's our war exhaustion look? Almost gone. I'm going to state up this territory soon. God dang it. There is nothing I hate more than fighting. Let's just do this. So war exhaustion's not going to go down anytime soon. There's nothing I hate more, guys, than fighting wars on behalf of my allies, Bohemia. Now, very important, guys. Let this be the morale of the story in episode 2, everybody. It is very important that you stop manufacturing burgers in Altmark. We all know that everybody likes Stettin burgers. Produce burgers in Stettin. Okay? Stettin burgers are where they're at, man. Stettin they're known for their burgers in Stettin. Yum. Gotta eat burgers manufactured in Stettin. Clergy's pissed. Let's appease the clergy. It's all about those Stettinese burgers, man. I'm telling you. You got no idea. Ooh, that guy's low, but I don't have access through. Yeah, stickity stack wipe. Stickity stack wipe. Nice. That's... Ooh, 0-0-0 clear across the board. Sweet. So at least this won't be a hard war to win. I guess we're making some favors with Bohemia for this, which means he will help us against Poland sooner. But yeah, I guess we might have to resort to, if we take Memel. Yes, guys. If we take Memel, if we take 1, 2, 3, 4, we can fabricate in Poland and claim Lithuania. Ally Muscovy. Instantly promise him land. Surely he's going to rival them soon. Promise him land by declaring on Lithuania. That will bring us into a war against Poland. Call in Bohemia. Myself, Bohemia, and Muscovy versus the PLC and apparently Saxony. Not give Muscovy land because we want to F him over in the future anyway. We're pushing out to the Russian region. That is how we're going to have our first successful war against the PLC. We're still being voted for, even though Saxony's like, W2F, bro. Why you dang warn me, bro? Still being voted for Emperor, which is good. That's our mission. Hey, we're ranked 18th. Cool. Poland declares on Crimea. I think... Wait, the Russians want access. Oh, they're just fighting each other. Guys, I think that if the March thing fires from the Ottomans and he accepts, the Crimeans accept, then the Ottomans inherit the Crimean Wars. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. By the way, it's surprising that the Poles are actually being proactive here about expanding into that using Lithuania's claims. That's interesting. Don't often see that myself. Now we can state up Danzig. I think I'll just wait. We're already producing burgers in Stettin, guys. Not too fussed about Danzig. Truce is coming up soon with the Teutonic Order. I won't take our second Diplotic. We're going to hoard our Diplo points so that when I take my first Diplo, my first idea group, which will be influence, we'll just dump those points that we've accumulated into, yeah, the idea, which is going to be influence. Uh-oh, truce comes up next year, which is, it's just about next year now. And it's January. Can you siege a fool? Can I humbly request that you siege a fool? Let's go 1 over our force limit, because it's wartime, man. Can you... comes up next month, right? January? Oh. Can you siege a fool? Because I know what's going to happen. Although Poland's at war, we're good. We're good. I was going to say that we'll declare on him, and then Poland will come in and take all our occupations. But we're actually good. Poland won't start a second offensive war, so Calm down. We're okay. But seriously, can you siege a fool? Haven't you ever sieged a fool before in your life? 28%, baby. 28% times 4 times 5. Don't worry about it. 28% equals 0. 28%, 6 times? 6 times? Can I get a... Oh, Christ. Can you flip it and siege a fool for once in your life? 35%? Siege a flippin' fool, man. No? God, siege a fool. Oh, why do you do this, game? Why you do this? Thank goodness. Let's get the heck out of here. Gotta fight my own war. Gonna find my own war. I don't think we have time to claim that last province up, boys. It's wartime. Mecklenburg won't back them up. Just as good. Let's go take our 4 shock over here. Maybe we can get a stack wipe initially on him. That'll be a good start to this war. And power projection is beginning to dwindle a little bit, but we're about to go straight in against our rival once again and take a bunch of land. Should be decisive enough, I would suggest, against the Teutonic Order here. And that's going to be happening, however, in the next episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying, and I've been enjoying it myself. Let's hope that we can continue to prosper and blob out to the best of our ability. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.